Stadium. It's an A2 NFC South team set to tangle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Matthew Wright set to get this one started. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This return starts at the 5. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Pass complete to Robinson. He touches him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Rolling out to his left. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Algier on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons. 1st down and goal to go.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, put 10.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. So it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go.
From the 28. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. It's Hubbard off the option. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
60 red, green jack.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. He connects downfield. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready, ready, ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On the set.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. And it's the Panthers with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Young on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Down.
They've got a man in motion.
45. White.
Hubbard
Nice one.
has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand it. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it! And the Panthers get it back at the 35.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready?
Hubbard quick on the draw. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Gets this to Sanders. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Block 40. Hut.
Young working from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. 6. Mega. Set. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. Yep. Set. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
One last play before the break.
Let's go. Ready. 38. Ready.
One final shot before the half. That one connects. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And he's got it in the end zone. Bit of an aggressive call to go for 2 there, but they get it and end the half with an octopus. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Black. 95. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 red.
A second down throw for Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
A lateral goes haywire, fumble! And the Falcons scoop it up! They will take over with a first and goal after the fumble.
You know, I don't always think it comes to people's minds how much execution there is in a lateral. Right? You see it out on the playground, Little League football, people tossing the ball around. Well, there's a reason you don't get away with it in the NFL, because if you're not right on the spot, well, the defense can make you pay, and they do right there.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Blue black. Blue 32.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 50 green. Steel black. Black shot. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
52.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Young. It's his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we cut. Go.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Trumbull with the grab. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Beetle blue. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That's about a quick hit. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. 3rd down is up next.
Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on, set. 45, set.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And this defense is going to win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Penix working from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Now he's off up the left sideline.
Okay, he had that,
They get
boy.
to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons with a little more work to do to win it here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have taken the lead late. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Set, cut.
Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Red, blue, striker. Set, play.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to kick it off. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. All right, defense did its job.